Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Youth Edition. It's Barmio Barros. It's Salford City FC on a quest for Champions League glory. Sit back, relax, get in your comfy chair, grab your favourite beverage, turn on that big screen TV, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode. FIFA 20 Salford City. Now, let's have a look at the table. Man City at top, of course, 38 points. But we've started to scrape our way back up the table. I said these December games would be very important to our season as we're playing some of the lower-ranked teams. And we are picking up some points, thankfully. So we have moved up to 10th. We're on 23 points. And the good news is that we are playing Watford twice in this episode, broken up by a big game against Manchester City. So we're on 23 points. We've sort of got away from that relegation fight now. Now what we really need to do is concentrate on just grinding it out and trying to get a top 6 finish, because the board requires us to get a Europa League spot. And if things go sour in the Champions League, as you've seen, we've drawn Bayern Munich. So we really need to push up the Premier League table so that we are set for another chance at the Champions League next season if things do go sour. So let's jump into this one. We've got Watford up first. I think we might send the reserves out for that one, freshen up the first team ready for the big Man City game, another big derby, and let's hope that we can go 3 for 3. Let's go. Right, first game of the episode, the reserves roll out here on the road, Vicarage Road, of course, against Watford. Victorian Steve will get a start here. I need to give him a little bit of game time just so that his progression comes along. So Stephenson moves into the centre-back role, one Silva goes to the bench. Let's see if we can get a victory here on the road. Leroy Jenkins is the captain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a foggy one here in Watford, but the boys hopefully up for the challenge. We need to start resurrecting this season. It's slowly creeping up the table, but we definitely need some more points here in December. Gets past one, gets past two, pushes his way forward. It's a lovely run from Snow, and he slips it through here for Piscopo. Piscopo into the box. Has to cut back, turns himself around, and straight at the keeper. Come on, Piscopo. Good from John Stone. Stephenson gets back. Shepherd plays it off. Here's Victorian Steve. Off to Gabriel Carlos, and he darts his way through the middle. Plays it off. Leroy Jenkins, who want to get involved here. Leroy plays it inside. Piscopo looks for Allen. Allen will fire off. Here is Piscopo. Gazelle. 1-0. Piscopo with his 5th goal of the season. And this Leroy Jenkins pulling the strings in the midfield once again. And a lovely ball here from Jakey Allen. Sets up Piscopo. And that's a class finish. It's 1-0 to the Ammies at Vicarage Road. Shepherd. Allen. Snow. Pushes his way forward. Lays it off. Piscopo again. Piscopo pushes his way inside. Piscopo works the goalkeeper. Who's coming through? Carlos gets the touch. Leroy Jenkins spits out the back, but he's offside. Oh, lovely from John Stone. Carlos. Leroy Jenkins tries to get around his man. Picked off this time. Steve. Doug Shepherd. Oh, there's a free kick. Ref. Oh, great save, Maguire. John Stone really not marking his man up there, but Maguire growing in stature here. The number 2 could soon become the number 1 if he keeps up this kind of effort. Reges tried, and that is really lovely work from Steve. Here is Shepherd. Oh, Watford having a crack here. Steve gets the touch, and it will be a throw-in for Salford City. Steve has settled in quite comfortably here at left back. Jenkins lays off now. Carlos flips it out wide. Leroy Jenkins. Off he goes. Down to the pocket. Leroy Jenkins. Here is the cross inside. Little Carlos is not climbing. Well, there is the halftime whistle. It is 1-0 to Salford City here at Vicarage Road. Corner for Watford. Up and high. Oh, there's a goal. Now gets the finish. And Watford have found a way back into the game. Good little striker, this lad. He's got high potential. And he's finished it there for Watford. I mean, we had tall timber all around the place, but no one really got involved. Let's have a quick look here. He had Piscopo, Shepherd and Johnstone all around him. Snow on the post, and it's just split the difference between everybody. A class little finish in the end. Go with your right foot, Snow. Okay, 1-1. There's Leroy. Does his man, works his way inside. Cuts back inside. Leroy Jenkins! Leroy! Oh my days! Leroy Jenkins! Superstar! Get in, boys. Leroy Jenkins with his second goal of the season. Well, an instant reply. And the skipper doing the business. He just took him on. He just didn't give anything to anyone and then just laced it. Well, maybe the keeper lost it in the fog. I don't know. That's a wonderful finish from Leroy Jenkins. And it's 2-1 to the Abbeys. Stephenson. Oh, Christ. Settle down, mate. I know you've got a goal and you want another one, but fuck me. To the run. Leroy. Cuts back inside. Leroy Jenkins pushing his way forward. He'll chip it over. Piscopo! Let's fucking go, boys! Salford City starting to find some form. Piscopo. He's got 6 for the season. And it's 3-1. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, what a ball. And Piscopo just snapped it. 3-1. Well, we were worried about the sliders, but I just felt that it was teams like this that we should be destroying. If we found some form, we would be able to take control, and we've done that here today. 3-1. Oh, Maguire, big save. Right, we'll make 3 changes. Carlos for Perry, Allen for Ainsley, and Zamora will check in for Rodriguez. He's had a bit of a stinker. We'll put Leroy Jenkins on the other wing. Oh, Ainsley. Lovely touch. Plays it forward, Leroy Jenkins. Oh, ref! What? You're joking. That was all man. There was no ball there. Oh, Stephenson, brilliant. Ainsley lays off. Perry played it forward. Piscopo. Probably we're not ready for that. Oh, Maguire, brilliant. Steve does well. Shepherd trying to get that ball out. Oh, that's a big challenge. Dak Shepherd just threw a leg in. Oh, it's a free kick here for Watford. Oh, they're going to nail it every day of the week. 3-2. Watford in the game now. The wall turned instead of jumping. Even though I press triangle. Oh, why is Zamora in the wall? He's the smallest man out there. 3-2. From Stephenson. Just need to defend here. Injury time. Good from Perry. Oh, Leroy can't get in. Play it through. Good block from Snow. Lookman controls, plays it back off. Toure, good work from Snow again. They play it inside, they're trying everything they can. Maguire. There is offside. And there is the whistle. We take the victory. 3-2 against Watford. Well, 10 shots to 6. Watford had control. Piscopo rips it open with a 9.5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the big derby here. Salford City and Manchester City. Man City top of the table in this Christmas Eve fixture. First team were rested. Hopefully they're ready to go. Let's see if we can knock off the league leaders again. All right, ladies, here we go. It is the GTG Arena. It is Salford City and Manchester City. Well, Salford City finding a little bit of form now. And hopefully, just by getting in the box, creating opportunities, we can do something here against Man City. As Councillors Kiss saying that we're just going to have to ride this early pressure because they're going to try and get on top early. Sasa. Oh, Gunnarsson finds an opening. Thor Gunnarsson! Oh, good save, Edison. Good from Cesario. Slips one forward. Casas Casado. Back off for Cesario. That's more like it. Build up play. Here comes Cesario. Drives his way forward. Does his man in beautifully. Lays it off. Has Casas Casado. That's a good block. Davies gets in. Finds Casas Casado. He'll lay it off now. Cesario tries to come through. Lays it off now. Griffiths. No, picked off by Jimenez. Sasa comes barreling on through. Cheeky Nugs, can he get a delivery here? It's back stick, Edison. Cesario's overrun it, but Salford City having a crack here. Drives it in, picked out again by Jimenez. Good from Trovez. Very good work, and Griffiths is away. Fires it down the line. Cesario is onside. He'll drive his way forward here. Cesario flicks, and they're just marking Gunnison. Picking on all of his runs. Oh, Davies. Oh, that is brilliant from Declan. Griffiths lays off. Casas Casado fires one on. Cesario gets it forward now. Here's Thor Gunnison. Plays it back inside. But Gunnison, you've got to look, mate. Oh, Zanotti, big save. Big save from Zanotti. Oh, both teams just going end-to-end football, trying to break this one open. Big save from Zanotti. Oh, Zanotti again. Fuck me. Man City are absolutely showing them why they are a quality team. This one's high. Zanotti goes through a punch. Got to get out there and clear it, boys. What are you? Oh, Cesario. Man City want a goal. And that one is high. Oh, beautiful from Chicky Nugs. Davies, quick ball inside. Casas Casado. He'll have a run here, Casas Casado. He knows he's got pace. He drives his way forward. He's got 3 to deal with. Oh, okay. Well, there is the halftime whistle. Man City threatening, but we've held true, and it's 0-0. Now, oh, lovely ball. Griffiths. Gunnison. Oh, Cesario, how are you offside? Oh, Cesario with the read. Griffiths. Casas Casado, Griffiths. No, come on, boys. Compose yourselves. You're not that good yet. Yes, Casas Casado. Is it off? Here is De Jong. Out wide, Declan Davies. On the charge, Declan Davies. Oh, this is chaos. This is hectic. Man City pressing. We haven't made any substitutions. It's just been all pressure and all hands on deck. Neves, get that fucking ball out, boys. Great saves and Noddy. Yes, Lasasa, let's go. Plays it off. Davies tries to flick on. Keamy's been good all day. Plays it off for Griffiths to run through, but he gets blocked. And this one's looking like it will be a 0-0 draw. And it is 0-0 against the league leaders. Well, 7 shots to 4. Tough contested game. Lasasa with a 7.6. Right, the final game of today's episode. We're taking on Watford once again, but this time we are at home. We're going to send the first team out in this one. We need a victory. We need the 3 points this time over Watford. So let's get into this one and see if the boys can get the job done for us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the GTG Arena. We're hosting Watford. An interesting result against them last time, and hopefully we can really smack them this one. Let's go. There's De Jong. It's a bit of an opening here. No one really coming at him. Look what a run this is from Joris De Jong. He'll cut back, he'll take a strike, and that is a wonderful finish. Oh, you've got to pick up a man running through the midfield, boys. Watford fell asleep there. Joris De Jong gets his first goal of the season. It's 1-0 Salford City, and the counter-attack football, all I'm doing is using that option to say get into the box, and it's just allowing the boys to run a little bit further up, press, and that is a good finish from Joris De Jong. And it is 1-0 to Salford, the perfect start. Good from Diogo Neves. Out wide, Casas Casado. He'll push forward, lays it off. Cesario holds up the plate. Brings it inside. Here is Griffiths. Lays it forward. De Jong gets this one out wide. Thor Gunnison pushing, but good defensive work there from Watford. Oh, come on. Fuck's sake, boys. Just pushed away, pushed off it. Watford find an equaliser here. Need to be storming home, lads. Evans look to have a good position to get a good tackle in here. And he does, but Cassius Casado just lets that man through. A quick little touch on. And it's 1-1. Davies. Cassius Casado. Griffiths. Cassius Casado plays it inside. Thor Gunnarsson tries to push his way through. Here comes Thor. Still comes Thor Gunnarsson. Oh, it's wonderful! Oh, Thor Gunnarsson. 15 goals for the season. And he wasn't going to be held back for long. If this man gets firing, Salford City could be doing some serious business. Oh, that is how you take on the defensive line. No remorse, no regret from the big man. Just fucking get in there and slap it home. And the equaliser is put out of misery. It's a 2-1 lead for Salford City. Oh, lovely from Declan Davies. That is brilliant. Push forward here. Still goes Declan. He's going to have to take it to the pocket. He's going to run around his man. Still comes Declan. Drives it in deep. Cesario lays it off. Griffiths. Oh, it spits out the back door. Oh, yes. Joris de Jong. Go, son. Let's go. Joris de Jong pushing forward again. Oh, my days. He's found some pace. Joris de Jong into the box. What's he got? Cuts back. Playmaker. Does well. Lays it off. Griffiths. Plays it forward, picked out.
There will be a minimum of
good from Trovers. Cesario. Oh, that's poor. It's played back. Oh, fuck's sake! Had just had to clear the ball and it's just gone straight into the defender, and that's allowed Watford back into this game. They've scored just before half-time. An absolute brain fart there from Cesario. He had enough space. He was just trying to clear it over the top, but closed down. Pow. You've got to use your strength, mate. You fucking got it. What is that? That is piss poor. 2-2. Well, there is half-time. We give him the equaliser. It's 2-2.
Time!
Oh, my beer! I'm fucking it up!
Oh, Thor Gunnarsson got the steal early. We'll take it on here. Thor Gunnarsson into the box, and there is a finish. Oh, the big man juiced up at half-time. He's probably knocked back 3 litres of Gatorade, fucked a couple of oranges, and in he goes. His second on the day. And there we go. The lead is restored. It's 3-2. Oh, don't know about that one. Griffiths does well. Slips one out the back door here for Davies. He'll lay it off. There is de Jong. Needs some assistance. Will he have to go it himself? Pushes his way forward. Not really anything here for him. He'll lay this one through now. Here is Ian Griffiths. Oh, just not enough mustard on it. It will be a corner though. Oh, Trovawada, what a read. Neves, pow, back to Zanotti. Play it forward. That's a wonderful ball from Zanotti. Here's Lasasa. Flicks it out wide. De Jong inside. No, couldn't get it through to Gunnarsson. Oh, Neves, rinsed. Oh, he's given it away. From Cassius Casado. Here is Griffiths. Plays it off. De Jong. Sasa. Back to De Jong. Playmaking. Griffiths. De Jong. Pushes his way forward. Davies. Watford starting to press. Davies pushes it inside. Gunnarsson lays one forward. And that one was read like a book. All right, let's make some changes. Griffiths, Davies, de Jong, they are spent. They've done their work. Rodriguez, Jenkins and Ainsley check in. Good from Cesario. Rodriguez. Cassius Casado. Ainsley. Finds Leroy Jenkins. In on the charge. Oh, there's a penalty. Leroy's been destroyed, and look who it is. It's Big Nash. Oh, he's going to be sent off here. See you later, Nash. Early Sharon awake for you, mate. Not good enough for Salford City. And just takes his frustrations out there on Leroy Jenkins. Right, Thor Gunnarsson. That bottom left pocket. Gunnarsson with his hat-trick. And it's 4-2 Salford City with Watford down to 10 men now. bang. Cool as you like. Thor Gunnarsson. Cassis Casado putting some pressure on. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Cesario Rodriguez. Cassis Casado flicks it forward. Here is Cesario. Cuts back, looks inside. Not sure who that one was for. Chicky Nugs. Ainsley. There's Rodriguez. Lays it forward. Justice, pow. Oh, Justice. Lays it off. Ainsley gets the block. Rodriguez offside. Ainsley. Cassis Casado. Chicky Nugs. Thor Gunnarsson. Oh, Thor Gunnarsson. Oh, that is a good block. Well, there is the whistle. A 4-2 victory for Salford City. Another 3 points in the bank as we scramble our way back up the table. And Thor Gunnarsson with a hat-trick. Oh, 8 shots to 2. Thor Gunnarsson with a 10. A perfect game. Right, we receive a message that Kipling Vanuatu wants out of the Youth Academy. So we're going to start getting some messages. It's probably time to start bringing some of these lads in. Maybe we can send them straight out in the January window. Right, Kipling Vanuatu, centre midfielder, 59 rated, 82 to 94 potential from, is it Papua New Guinea? So we will sign him in and then we'll try and send him out on loan. I think we'll do the same here with Johan Boonen, 69 rated now, 81 to 94 potential. Let's get him in and try and send him out on loan. Right, so we are closing in on the January window. We'll try and get some of those youth players out on loan if possible. We've got Nottingham Forest to finish off the month, but if we have a look at January, we've got Oldham Athletic in the FA Cup. Then we hit Spurs for the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Then we've got Oldham again, followed up by Chelsea, Leicester, Tottenham in the Cup, and Wolves in the Premier League. You'd assume if we get over Oldham here in the FA Cup that there might be another FA Cup game in there somewhere. And then when we get into February, well, that's where the big Bayern Munich game is on its way. So I'm glad we picked up some points there through December because January is looking tough. Right, taking a look at the top goal scorers. Gunnarsson with that hat-trick moves up to 12. He's 3 behind Harry Kane. Interestingly enough, it's Eriksson for Liverpool there with 12 as well. But Gunnarsson's only played the 13 matches here in the Premier League, so that's not too bad. Perez Ruiz there with 9 from 21 for Oldham. And that is it. Assist-wise, geez, have we got many assists? Probably not. Not at this stage. And the clean sheets, well, Zanotti's picked up a couple. He's on 5 from 13 matches. And Maguire's got 1 from 7. Not too shabby. Pickford there for Oldham only has 3. Maybe they should have kept some of those other keepers. They're doing bits now. Who is... Wait. Let's have a look here. Tendulk for Brighton has 3. Okay. And... yeah, okay, fair enough. Right, so Man City still top of the table by 2 points over Spurs, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. So the big teams up and about except for Manchester United. Oldham sit in 7th, so they're 4 points out of, that European placement. And we sit in 10th, but we've got a game in hand. So if we can win this game here against Nottingham Forest, that'll take us to 33 points and move us up to 6th position. That goal difference now on 3, which we also need to build on. Yeah. Okay, Nottingham Forest sit bottom. So a real opportunity in the next episode for us to at least move up to 7th to start with before we get into some big games. But that's where we leave it today. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the video